Hey guys, so I just want to do a quick little tutorial for y'all. This is my friend Laura again. We're gonna do a quick little tutorial on this eye right here. If you can see, it is. Let me zoom y'all in. It's really pretty. Close your eye, Laura. It's like a tealy kind of mermaidish kind of thing. I just thought it was really pretty with her brown eyes. The blue looked really pretty. We were kind of inspired by her shirt, if you can look at it. It's just it has gray and blue, and I know it's real cute. So let's get started. Zoom into your eye. Alright, so to get started, we already primed her eye. Well, no, we primed her eye with Decay Primer Potion, and we're just going to put that on her lid. And this stuff is just really good, especially if you are using a cream shade stick. I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, so this stuff, the Decay Primer Potion, really helps if you have a cream-based kind of primer, because you don't want that to crease at all on your lid. So just getting it onto her lid, and then we're going to take that NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk and just make sure all this is really nicely blended. So this is the pencil, if you can see that. It's just a white pencil, and I'm going to put that on top of her inner lid, a little bit in the tear duct and a little bit on the outside. You don't need to put too much of this stuff, but because it's really thick. And then we're going to blend out with our fingers. So just blend out this color. It's not going to look perfect just because this is just your base. This is going to really help those teal and turquoise colors pop. It's really going to help with that. So after that's all blended and even, we're going to take a shader brush. You want to use like a 252 or a thin shader brush like, oh, where is it? There you go. Just like this, really thin and densely packed bristle so that I can pick up a lot of color. We're using the, let me zoom y'all out. We're using the 88 color palette. This is the colors we're using. I'm going to be taking, this is the fourth row first shadow, and this is like a tealy kind of turquoise color. I can zoom you in. Right here. Alright. So after we take that on our shader brush, okay, we're going to put that into our inner lid. Just go back with some more color. You really want to pack on the color, tap off the excess, onto your brush so that you can get as much color as possible. You can flip your brush to get more towards the lash line. So we're putting that into the inner lid. Make sure you get a good amount, going back in with that color. You want to develop a good shade of it because that's going to be your main color, is this aqua color. Alright, next we're going to take the fourth row third shadow, which is this one right here, which is right beneath it. Back on the shader, pack on your color, and put that in the center of the lid. So it creates a transition of color. You want to slowly transition the color out from lighter to darker. Alright, and then with the same brush we're going just one down. This is the fourth row and the fourth shadow. Back on the shader. So we're basically in the same row. Then we're taking this darker color and placing that on the outer corner. Take some more and just place that there. So you should have a transition from light to dark on your lid for those three colors in the fourth row. Now go in with, we're still in the fourth row, but we're just the fifth one. So this one's a little bit more of a blue with a little bit of undertone of gray. And I'm taking this with the 217 from Sigma. And I'm going to take that and put that into her crease. So you're just going to put some in the outer corner and then go into the crease as well. So this is going to really darken up, but not too much. It's still going to have that color of blue, but it's going to darken it up a little bit, just a tad. So you're just going to blend that out into these three colors, kind of being your transitional color. The 217 really helps you find out where you're going to place it. It's really helpful because it's very, very good for packing on color and blending out. So you should have this darker color into the crease here. And then the next color you're going to take is more of a gray kind of color. This is the 11th row, 4th shade. It's just a gray with a little bit of sparkle to it, but I think when you mix it with this blue that we just used in the 5th row, it really makes it have a little bit more of a gray-blue tinge. So you're going to place it on the same place on the outer corner here and into the crease. So it should become a little bit darker, not too much, but just a tad. Because you still want that good transition of light to dark. Alright. So you should have it a little bit darker, and now you're going to want to warm it up just a tad to have this transition color. We're going to take the 10th row and the first one. This is right here, back on the 217, and just pack that on. Then you're going to apply it here to your transition color from your highlight. So you don't want too much, but this is really going to line up this dark color and make it easier for your highlight to be lighter. So this is just going to warm it up just a tad and help your gray transition into the highlight. Okay, so you should have a good transition from gray to light aqua blue, and if you want you can go in with back some more of that gray just to give it a little bit more darkening. I'm going to grab a little bit more and put that here in her outer crease just to darken it just a tad more because you want it to look a little bit more smoldering. Then if you want to add a little bit more of that light color that we first went down with, you can take your shader again and just pack some more of that on. Just to have this transition really nice, and you want it to be in the beauty center of your lid. Now you're going to want to apply your highlight. It already kind of looks highlight already, but I'm just going to go with a little bit light color. This is the first shade right here. It's like a white color. Taking that on a big fluffy brush. And I'm going to put that on her highlight right here, just a little bit. And I'm going to put a little bit in here, just to tone down that blue, just a tad. So we're going to go in with a liner, and this is the Urban Decay Flipside liner, and it's just like a really nice blue kind of color, kind of like a turquoise color. I'm going to put this onto her bottom waterline. And then underneath her lash line. Alright, take a little bit more. Then you're going to want to go back with your shader brush and apply that first color we first applied, which would be the 4th row again, the first shade, this teal color on your shader. And then you're going to want to kind of blend it all together, just lightening up this inner part just a little bit more, just so that it looks a little bit more part of the eyeshadow, so it doesn't stand out so much just because the blue is a lot darker than the others. So you can just take a little bit of that shadow and just blend the inner part, and then you can leave the darker part dark blue. Next you're going to want to take a liner. This is the Buxom Lash in Leatherette, just a regular gel liner, and I'm going to take that with the shader, not a shader, it's a flat angled brush, just packing that in. And you're going to want to apply that to the upper lashes here. And you're just going to want to apply that there so that it makes the eyelashes look a little bit more longer. Sorry. You want to be careful if you're doing this on someone because this does freak people out. But it does make the lashes look a lot thicker. Next you're going to want to apply it to their top lid. You want a very, very, very thin line. You don't want it to be too thick because you want it to look natural, and you don't want that a big black bold line on your lid, especially when you have all these really pretty light blue colors. And then we're going to do a little bit of a tail. So with the tail, of course, I'm going to adjust same brush, and I'm just going to angle it a little bit more up and just make that line and then connect them. So just angle out a little bit and then connect them. Very, very simple to do with this brush. This is a really great brush from Coastal Scents. It was about $2, and for the price, I mean, it does all that work for you, and the price is really great. So you can probably find these still at coastalscents.com. So that's her little wing. You can make it a little bit darker if you like. Alright, so you're done. This is what it should come out to look like. It has a really pretty light blue, and then it trends into a darker gray with a nice pop of color underneath. Let me zoom you all out. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye!